Most men don't fail because they're weak. They fail because they're ungoverned. No rules, no standards, no code, just vibes and consequences. And you cannot build a meaningful life on vibes. Let me ground this in history for a moment. George Washington once said, "Discipline is the soul of an army. It makes small numbers formidable, procures success to the weak, and esteem to all." He wasn't just talking about soldiers. He was talking about men. Rules don't restrict strong men. They hold them upright. Because whether you admit it or not, every man already lives by rules. The question is, did you choose them or did you inherit them accidentally? And if you don't define your rules, the world will happily define them for you. And gentlemen, the world is terrible at raising men. So today, I'm giving you 5 rules. Not trends, not motivational quotes, rules.
Freedom without discipline is just another form of slavery.
If you cannot control yourself, something else will. Your emotions, your appetite, your anger, your phone, your lust. Scripture doesn't sugarcoat this. A man without self-control is like a city broken into and left without walls. Proverbs 25:28. No walls means anything can enter. Let me tell you about a man I knew, Tom. Good guy, smart, funny, no discipline. Late nights, impulse spending, short temper, always tired, always stressed. Nothing dramatic, just leaks. 5 years later, debt, strained marriage, health issues, and this quiet frustration that followed him everywhere. Not because he was evil, because he was ungoverned. Now contrast that with another man. Same age, same job, same pressures. But he chose discipline. He regulated his sleep, his reactions, his spending, his speech. And his life got quieter. Not boring, peaceful. Because discipline doesn't make life harder. It makes life simpler. Most men aren't lost. They're drifting. Wake up, work, scroll, repeat. Drift feels harmless until years pass. The Bible warns us, where there is no vision, the people perish. Proverbs 29:18. I've heard men in their 40s say, "I don't know how I got here." They didn't make one bad decision. They made no decisions. Contrast that with a man who says, "I don't know everything, but I know where I'm headed." He filters opportunities. He says no more than yes. He aligns habits with values. And suddenly, life stops feeling random. Direction gives meaning to sacrifice. Protection isn't just physical. It's emotional, spiritual, moral. Jesus said, "To whom much is given, much will be required." Luke 12:48. I've seen men lose families, not from betrayal, but from neglect. No boundaries, no leadership, no protection from distraction. Chaos always fills unguarded space. But I've also seen men decide, my home will be a place of peace. They guarded their evenings, their tone, their habits. Then the atmosphere changed. Protection creates safety. Safety builds trust. Trust creates leadership. Honor is strength under control. A man with honor doesn't dominate conversations. He doesn't break his word. He doesn't tear people down to feel tall. Jesus said, "Let your yes be yes, and your no, no." Matthew 5:37. I've seen men lose trust slowly. Sarcasm here, broken promises there. Nothing explosive, just erosion. Then there's the man people trust instinctively. Not loud, not flashy, just solid. Honor creates gravity. This rule holds all the others together. Because life will shake you. Loss will come. Failure will come. Fear will come. Scripture says, unless the Lord builds the house, the builders labor in vain. Psalm 127, verse 1. I've watched strong men collapse when identity was built on success alone. And I've watched men with faith bend but not break. Faith doesn't remove hardship. It gives you footing inside it. Wounds don't limit strong men. They protect them. They give structure to strength, direction to effort, peace to discipline. So remember the 5 rules. Govern yourself, live with direction, protect what's under your care, speak and act with honor, anchor your life in faith. If this spoke to you, subscribe, because this channel is about building men who don't drift, don't crumble, and don't disappear.
A gentleman doesn't drift through life. He walks with purpose.
Stay strong, stay sharp, stay gentlemanly, and go be legendary.